Oh yeah. I'll give me a second. I'm just trying to set a few bits up. Bear with me. Let's um, let's turn this on. I am here. Bear with me. Bloody thing's bent. Doing maybe. Bum bum bum. Bum bum bum. Hello, 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 hello. Ah, that's gonna do my head in. How is everyone? Oh yeah. Oh, is it like that? Is it? Is it really pixelated? Is it pixelated? Bad or? Oh, it might have been because I was moving it around. Might have been because I was moving it around. But hi Keith, yo yo yo. So I was just sat there. I looked at my clock. I realised it was. Hi Kim. I realised it was 1 minute past 7, and I was I'm in an in whether I was going to do a live at all. Sorry, see my bingo wings there. Look at that bingo wing, dodgy elbow those. And I was hi Mr. G. I was in an in. I haven't got a mic on or anything, so I was in an in whether to go live, and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to go in even if it's for half an hour. We can go from the bingo. We used to where I grew up. There was a lady. Her name was Sheila Joyce, and she used to have hands. She was like Mr. T, just gold rings on every single finger, and she was always in the bingo. And obviously, her nickname was Ringo from the bingo. But Sheila Joyce, her name was. She's probably not alive now, but she was okay. Was Sheila? I'm gonna try and can I do it? Is that on full tilt there? No, I was gonna try and manipulate the camera a little bit and drop it on a tank, and I might even do some culling while I'm here actually. But a bit annoyed. I had an Amazon. In fact, let me show you this. I showed this morning, but I had some. Let's turn the camera. So as always, in a bloody mess. So I've moved everything out of this corner, and I've run a cable in, and I've got some grommets coming from Amazon. So I was going to obviously grommet that cable up the wall, and I can't put the ends on, so it's Cat6 cable, network cable, and hopefully I can get in and controlling the snail population. Nice one, Mr. G. So yeah, that's everything's a mess because I'm currently in operation network cable, but we've got let's move this around a minute. We've got I'll turn this actually. I might knock the lights off in here just so you get less reflection. Bear with me. Although I'm not sure how much less reflection you'll get. Let's give these buggers a feed. Let me see if I can. I'm going to try and just bring this forward a bit. I don't know how clear this is for you guys or if it's pixelated or anything. Oh, we've got some plants, yeah. Let's. This does need a clean. I'm trying to think where. I know actually. I think I know. Where's my school? There it is. Bum, bum, bum. Let's guess. Let's guess. Let's get the scraper on the go a little bit. Even if I just give you a bit of a clean. Come on, you're going to get chopped up if you get in there, donuts. They're probably coming after the wicked, these scrapers. Seachem bladed scrapers, absolutely brilliant. So Rob was teasing me with expensive at auction. Did you get them off James Shrimp Factory? Oh, it's not organised at the moment, Mel. Not organised at the moment at all. It's far from it, if I'm honest. I don't know what to feed these guys. Say what I'm going to feed them. I haven't fed them for ages. Where are you? 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 Not there. Why can't I find that? I know I've got bags of that left. Maybe I've took them off the shelves because the date's gone on them, possibly. So I should have somewhere a bag of. I'll tell you what, I'll feed these. So this is a pellet that someone's made, and let's see if I can get it on the bottom. Come on. Could have got it closer, couldn't I? Let's try there. Oh, I've got the other side now. Typical. Blue bolt, blue steel, and some mixed. Yeah, I've got some Vin genetic steels at the moment, red and blue. So I've got problems with bloody doing my head in freshwater limpets, man. And a tank that I'd set up has proper got loads of cotton algae on it, and they'll come out. They just take time. Yeah, got some Vin jeans on, yeah, some Vin diesels, yeah. So I desperately need to give this tank a bit of a cull. There's some really nice stuff in it as well. Really nice stuff. But yeah, I was saying, so if any of you dropped on this morning, I sort of opened up a little bit about my daughter. Went into hospital for a little procedure, but she'd already got sepsis at this point. So we've had 2 weeks in intensive care. She's been out of intensive care on high dependency for about a week. She's been on a ward for about 3 days, but she's got another bloody infection. They've just rung us. So they're going to put her back on antibiotics. I don't think it's sepsis at this point, but I pray to God she doesn't go backwards. Oh, nice, Sam. I want some shadows. I've always liked shadows, to be honest. Yes, thanks, Mr. G. Don't forget to hit the like, folks. Double tap that screen. Just going to shut the door here in a minute, guys. So I haven't really done much in here. I did a water change yesterday on the rack with 12 in, yesterday or the day before, and I couldn't work out why I'd got so much algae in this one tank, and realised one of my blooming sockets on my Wi-Fi socket wasn't switching off, so it's had 24 hours of daylight. I might actually, no I won't, I'll leave it on until I finish this live. I do need to go around and do some murderization of limpets. There's a few in this tank as well, actually. Do my head in. Yeah, definitely, Keith. I've started colonies with 4 shrimp. Hi, Aaron. Oh, horrendous, man. Yeah, by the time the steam cleared, I'd finished. It was just a quick one this morning, getting my getting my mojo back. I hadn't mojoed for a while, and I've actually just found what I was looking for. I grabbed my vape so I could do my Glen Vader impersonation, and the foods that I was looking for I've just found, which is blooming typical. Yeah, I don't mind snails. Oh, small colonies. Yeah, I've started some colonies with, well, I've started colonies with 4 shrimp. So at the moment I've got 7 King Kong extremes, so they're completely black with a little the white edging to the rear tail or the tail, and I'm hoping that those 7 turn into 77, if I'm honest. I've got the tent quite up in my room as well. Just looking at them now, they're doing okay. The mobile, they're getting about, mooching. That's what you need them to do, be mooching about. Jeff? Just saying, Jeff, I did a small, a 20-minute, 25-minute live this morning, just because I wanted to, and thought I'd get my mojo back. I wasn't sure if I was going to do tonight, pretty much because my daughter's been ringing me quite a bit. She's had to go back down for a CT scan. She's got another infection, so hopefully it's not 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. Yeah, well, the galaxies, there are fish bones in there, but theoretically, the galaxies, some have got better fishbone patterns than others. Let me get the net of. So, this one, for example, has got a nice fishbone, but not much galaxy, although there are head spots. Look at them trying to get in the net. Whereas this one, when I can find it, it's buggered off. Whereas this one, looking at the back pattern and the face pattern, see, if that face pattern was bigger spots that were sort of overlapping, I'd really sort of rate that. Ignore the little one. Now this one is a lovely fishbone, and if it's got face spots, that would be a really nice galaxy fishbone. Oh, drop me net. Come on, net, get out. But there are some not really nice shrimp in here, so I need to go through them. I really need to go through them. And this, if I can get him. So this one, as an example, is destined at the moment for the coal tank. But don't like to I don't like to cull them until they're juvenile because I've culled them as really small, put them in the mix tank, and once they're in the mix tank, they'll never come out the mix tank. I'll never take them out. But once they're in, I've put stuff in too small in the mix tank, and yeah, so I'm mixed. So I'm mixed. So the plan with these galaxies is I'm going to do. I've got a couple of tanks of galaxies, and the plan is to combine the two, and then have high grade and medium grade, and anything below that will go in the mix tank, in the coal tank. Yeah, you'll be all right. Just don't tinker too much with them. There's a saying that somebody we know come up with, which I really like, and the saying is set and forget. So messing too much can cause problems, and I know that from bitter experience as well. Let me see if I can get this one. See now that, and I think it's male. That's a nice shrimp. It might be female actually. So no, it's male. You can't stay in the net. When you're going to get to 1,500 subs, Jeff? No, I think that was male. To be honest, if I was sexing stuff, I'd put them in a breeder box and just sit and watch them for a while and get some good sort of glimpses of them. Here's an example, look. Cool. So yes, it's got a bit of a fishbone. Its legs aren't striped. It's not got much in the way of head spots. So that to me would be a cub. I'm not going to take him out because I'm going to do a big cub when I do him. And then what sometimes happens with galaxies, because of the genetics, you get, although I don't know, you get steels. The one on the right, but it doesn't look fully steel, so I'll just keep an eye on that and watch that for a bit. Not that one, the one that don't want to come out. There he is. So the one that didn't want to come out is quite nice, albeit juvenile. Yeah, blue steel, yeah. So you get blue and red steels from galaxies. It's just the way the genetics are. And you guys probably can't see this as well as I can, but right, got him. Oh, you might be able to see it. Do you see how pink the base on that is? The one climbing up the net. Is that showing up very well? It's almost like a pink, like a rose gold. That's an orange base, which I'd love to get a strain going of. And I've got a few orange base. See this shrimp here? The larger of the two, one that's trying to get out the net now. There's orange base in that. Not as vivid as the other one, but there is orange base in that. Come on, just get out of the net. Um, Depends on grade, Jeff. Between low grade £5, high grade 50 to £100, high grade, if they're boa, 200 £300 maybe. Depends on the shrimp. Yeah, they throw reds as well. So what I tended to do with this tank. So here you go. Look, speak of the devil, and he shall appear. There you go, red steel. Obviously the red one. But they also throw red galaxies. So they'll throw red steel, blue steel, and red galaxies. So the red galaxies, much appreciated, Johnny. Thank you very much, sir. So the red, what I do is I tend to try and take the red. So the red steels will just go in my mix tank. The the red galaxies, even from very small, if I see red galaxies pinging around, I pretty much take them straight into my red galaxy tank because I'm trying to sort of separate all my reds out. But it's I mean this this here. Let's see if I can separate it. Come on. There you go. 3 shrimp in there now. That one there, it's just jumped out. It's hard to see. It's hard to see on camera. The one in the middle. Let's see if I can get the others to bugger off. There you go. Come on, get out. Yeah, he got him. So this one here, it's not hard to see, but there's nice face specks. Oh, my daughter's ringing me. Don't know what to do. I'll lose connection if I answer. But this one here anyway. There's almost like a metallic sheen to that. So watch that grow for a bit and see how that plays. I'll lose. It'll disconnect the live if I answer it. How can I do it? Can I ring her on another phone? Bear with me 2 seconds, guys. I'm just going to nip into the house, enjoy the shrimp while I'm gone. She rang my missus. She's on the phone to my missus, so all good. They think she's got another infection, but they wanted to do a CT, and because they've used her like a pincushion for the last couple of weeks, they couldn't get a vein. Should do it, Keith, man. Just get some mixed carradina, Keith. See how you get on. But with your understanding and knowledge of water quality and stuff, and the fact that you've got RO on pretty much on tap, it'd be easy for you. And it is literally just sort of set and forget. I mean, I do. You find your own way. I do. Well, not at the moment, but I usually do 10% weekly water changes on every tank. If my TDS is a little bit higher than I'd like it, I'll do 20%. And if my TDS is sort of, and I don't chase TDS either, so if my TDS is 200, I'll just try and bring it down. But I'm not, it's not like, oh, my TDS is 200, I've got to do something. I'll do a 10% or a 20% water change. And I might do 2 or 3 of them across a week, but not, I don't let it bother me. I used to, and Rob kept saying to me, stop chasing TDS, stop chasing TDS. But I didn't, and the more you mess, the more difficult it becomes, I think. $25 litre shrimp tank. I've got 25 litre shrimp tanks. They do need a bit more maintenance than a 50 litre, but not massively. Sorry, I can see how good. I've got my scraper on hand. Come on, shrimp, come out the scraper, mate. They'd let you chop them up. They're absolute idiots. If I haven't chopped one up already. There you go. That's that done. My problem is I keep opening stock. There's stock for sale, but I open it up. Oh, I haven't got many shrimp up for sale. I should really, but at the moment I haven't got anything up for sale. Well, I have, but I was tempted the other day with everything that's going on to take the website off for a few days and just have a bit of a break. I mean, I don't sell shed loads of stuff anyway. Like I'm in here now squashing squashing limpets, just squashing them, and the shrimp will eat them. I'm not sure if taking a few out does anything, but they do my head in. I was getting on top of them as well, which is annoying, and everything that was happening. I've sort of let them go a little bit, but thanks, Jeff. Oliver, not nature salt. You'd be okay with certain tiger species. I mean, the problem is I've only got mixed tigers, and it was an experiment tank that did well. Come on, what are you playing at? Oh, they're fighting over a dead limpet that I squashed. I need to get back on top of these limpets. They're annoying, man. Hate them. I don't think they're doing well. I know they don't do any harm, sort of ecologically, but they're just unsightly, man. Don't mind a snail, it moves off, doesn't it? You know what I mean? Don't mind a snail at all. They're a bit annoying. They're a bit annoying when you've got 4 million ramshorns babies crawling up your glass. It's interesting to see what I mean, my mixed tank constantly changes because I'm constantly, or I should be, constantly culling stuff and throwing it in the mix. So at the moment mine's blue steel, blue bolt heavy, but there are other stuff in there. So there's pure black line in there, there's pure white line in there, there's galaxies in there, there's bloodshots in there. And if somebody bought 10, I'd try and do a good mix of them, you know. I'm just watching a snail. I'm just watching a pink ramshorn floating around the tank. Decided to have a bit of a float somewhere else, not in this tank. Oh, Carradine will move backwards, forwards, upside down. I'm just looking at this one coming into view here. Is he going to walk over? So one coming in from the left. Beautiful back line. Nice stripy legs. Big face spots. So that's a keeper. This one. This bad boy here. As is, the back line's a bit broken on that one there, but it's not bad. Is my vape leaking? Is that on my site? 10 for 25 quid. Don't forget, if anyone uses my website, use code Fanatics5 and you get a little discount as well. So if you're on the Facebook group, I usually sort of promote it on there, Fanatics5. See, this is a weird looking shrimp. I'm not sure what it is. I want to be a bit careful about. Come here. Where you going? Oh, got in there 400 of your mates. Yeah, this one. So it's sort of a steel, but it's weird. I mean, it's definitely one for the mix tank, but it's a bit weird looking. So it's almost not blue. It's almost silver to the naked eye. And then this one coming into view here now, with his back up, or her. That's nice. Little bit of blue in the face spots. Nice but thick back line. So good trim. But I need time, so once everything's back on track, the plan was, and this has put me back a little bit, plus the fact that I've got a video, I don't know when it's planned in for, but I've got a video. So somebody I know in the hobby who helped me quite a lot in the early days, not Rob helped me tremendously in the early days, but someone in the hobby, he's quit shrimping because of work commitments, so he sent me a load of shrimp, and I'd only got 5 drips set up, and I had to do that twice and find room for stuff. So that video is coming out. If you saw it this morning, you'll understand what I mean. And if you saw the live this morning, so I've had to sort of move stuff around, put tanks back together. So I've cancelled my white Fancy Tiger project and put all those back in the higher grade Fancy Tiger tank. And again, I've got a tank full of lower grade fancies, but again need to work through them. So some of them will probably go into the mix tank. The Vin stills are going to stay there. I need to call my deep blue bolts, which are deep blue, and I want that to be really deep blue. my boa tank has had babies. It's actually had two lots of babies. So the first lot are a bit, they're sort of coming up to juvenile, and not impressed with them at all. I mean, not even to the point where they'd go in here. They could, I suppose. Some people would sell them as after boa because they've got boa genetics in them, so they could throw out stuff with boa in. But I'm not going to. I'm going to put them in the mixed tank and wait till I get some better genetics in there. I just need to do some work on them. And I'm fighting cotton algae. So I've got these orange eye red devils. Well, I've now got orange eye blue devils. And I was tempted to put them together to see if I could get some orange eye purple devils. I know it doesn't work that way. But I've decided to try and keep the strains separate because my orange eye reds do have some really high grade black bean genetics in them. So the red is almost dark crimson. No worries, Jeff. I'm not sure if Jeff's got his 8:31 on going tonight, but I'm probably only going to do what we on. I'll probably do an hour maybe. So I did 25 minutes this morning. I'll do a bit of I'll try and do the hour tonight, and then at least it's sort of just getting me back into it a little bit. And there's some motion detected at my front door. So that's daughter number 2 moved back home again for the 956th time this year. She's probably going to meet a boyfriend who she fell out with for the 956th time this year. I'm not going back to him. I'm done. I'm finished. That's it. I'm done. But yeah, I need some rainbows, man. I need some yellow fork towels. Yellow fork towels? Yeah, yellow fork towels. I need some yellow fork towels. Hi, good. Go. I don't know how clear this is, guys. Will it focus? Yeah. Sort of. That's a 56 shrimp pellet pile up, that one. I actually put 2 pellets in. So the other one was over here. And I think the big boys like this one. Look at the legs on this one coming towards us. Nice markings as well. The back line's a bit ununiform, so if the fish boning on the back wasn't so jagged, it would be really nice. Let's move this up a bit. It's focusing on the blooming rock in front of it rather than the... Don't want you to focus like that. Come on, get up here. Blue metallics are my favourite. But you get some that have got like a golden, so it's like almost gold and blue. So the cheek spots are metallic, almost like a metallic blue with a gold edge. That's where the name comes from, boa, because it's like a snake skin. Let's show you guys my new. If I can get on them, my blue. Oh, why is that locked? What have I done? There you go. There you go. Let's show you my. This is the. I've got a bit of an algae problem in, but so you can see the algae, string algae. But oh, here we go. Orange eye blue devils. I don't know how good the how pixelated or non-pixelated the imagery is. Definitely lost one of them because I've just spotted a dead one. But these were the so that's the first. That's an after boa, which I'm not very happy with. So that's going to come out when you work into play. That you see what I mean about the cheek spots almost being like a metallic blue with like a gold edge. Creme. And then that one at the back, so I think this is a bit of cyano, but that one at the back here, I know the picture's not going to be great, but look at the blue metallic in that. We've got some more up there, and babies. So we've got some more babies and bloody seed shrimp again. My favourite tank? Don't know, Keith. My favourite shrimp would have to be boa. I think my favourite tank is at the moment would be the one that I lost. I accidentally killed 3 of the 7 that I put in for breeding. And I started a whole tank with 4 shrimp and ended up with loads, like 100 plus from 4 shrimp. I'm just taking this dead one out that I found. I hope it's just a random and it's not going to be all of them, because I'll be gutted if I do. But as callous as this sounds, a dead shrimp in a tank is a protein source for isopods. So dead shrimp, if I don't get many. I say I put a lot of shrimp in a few tanks in a short space of time. So where can I put it? Let's put it with it. Yeah, and I had to sort of, I've dripped a lot of shrimp into tanks a lot quicker than I would have liked. So one loss, and I have had one loss out of about 70 shrimp, so I can't complain really. And that was an orange eye blue devil, which has now become dinner for some armadillidium frontoterrestri rhino horned rollers. I like this tank. I don't mind this tank. It's got some nice boost in it. I'll show you something interesting actually, because he's out. If I can get him, why can't I pull that out? There you go. That's a standard bristle nose. Beautiful markings for just a standard bristle nose, isn't it? Hopefully they keep them markings as it grows. I need to have a bit of a play with my stream elements. I haven't really done anything for ages. I need to update a few bits, and somebody was after a couple of UGF boxes, so I got the stuff in to make them. Literally made 2 for somebody. Put them both on the website. He says, do you mind if I get one now and one the weekend? So yeah, fine, it's up to you. And I could go months without selling a UGF box. So I never ordered in lots to make them, and I struggled to get the plates, the Easter plates. But I put them both on the website. He bought one of them, and literally the next day somebody bought the other one. So I've got the gear to make a few, and somebody's ordered off me some of the. So I do 2 sizes. I do a tall and a standard, and somebody likes the talls. So he's messaged me. I've explained the situation. He said, "Yeah, whenever you're ready." Like, so it's. So I don't think I've sold anything. Probably for 2 weeks. And I asked my son to take something off stock. Instead of taking it off stock, he set the price to 0. So it was on sale. I asked him to change it, take it off sale, because it was no longer on sale because they bought new stock in. And rather than delete the sale price out of the website, he put 0 in there, and somebody went and bought it for 0. So the order was cancelled the order, refunded it. He didn't put a reason on the cancellation, and then I got an email, a bit of a snotty email off the guy saying, you know, I've had my order cancelled with no reason, etc. Which is understandable, I suppose. I'd probably do the same. You order something, it gets cancelled, you probably never buy off them again. But it is what it is, isn't it? It is what it is, and at the moment, to be honest, the YouTube and the website and everything that goes with it, it's the last thing on my mind, it's the least of my worries type thing. You know, I want to make sure my family's alright and stuff first. But Rob always used to moan at me saying, why'd you get so ahead of yourself with videos? Because I've got videos in the bag till mid-December, I think, and it's exactly for stuff like this. So if there's an issue or crisis or anything like that, I can take my foot off the gas. and that's exactly what I've done. I've done a little bit of video, sort of 20 minutes here, half hour there. I had some new isopods in that I've been after for, well, ever since I started keeping isopods, to be honest. So I've got them in, I've got a little bit of video for that. Just stuff like that, really. Doing bits. Probably, I've done a video specifically on, so I've done 2 videos because I haven't really had a, I think I did the, yeah, since you went into hospital, I did a video on the big shrimp delivery because I had to do them, so I might as well have filmed it, didn't have a choice. I did a quick bit of video on the new isopods, and then I've done an intro and an outro for that, and some footage sort of a few days later, so just little tiny bits and pieces. What's that eating? I've got a pink ramshorn trying to make with the cappuccino style, but so I've done that video, and I've done a couple of bits of vlog, I think, just because I've had to do stuff in the room. And then this morning, obviously, I did that little live, and I decided to go live tonight just for sort of an hour or so. But this shrimp's nice as well, the one there, just in view. This one here. That's a nice shrimp. Metallic backline as well. Yeah. I'm trying to see. So you can really see the difference now between the white and the metallic. And then hopefully we get an orange base come into view. So there's one coming in here now. There. Rubbish. Mixed tank. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. That's okay. So that would probably go into my medium. One that's just gone out of shot. I think it's that initial. So Keith's saying that it feels like shrimp never do well until you get a batch born in your water. Maybe. I get it. They once they're born in your water, they do tend to do better, just because that's sort of they're born there and away they go. But if you acclimate them properly, it minimises loss massively. So when I do my water changes, I'm not slow in putting water back, but it doesn't get poured back in, so it just gets pumped back in through RO tubing relatively quickly. So water changes, I'm not too worried about topping them up fast. You'll be there forever if you're dripping them. But introducing shrimp, I do a mad thing where I'll drip like 1 drip a second until I've doubled the water. Once I've doubled the water, I then increase that to one drip, or 3 drips every 2 seconds, or 2 drips every second, and then I'll double the water again. And I might even, depending on the value of the shrimp, I might even then go up to 3 drips a minute until I've doubled the water again. And I've been known to have a centimetre in the bottom of a bucket of water, and actually drip them until that bucket, like a 10-litre bucket, until that bucket's almost full. So if I'm paying 150, 200, 300 pound for an individual shrimp, that shrimp can drip for a week for me. I ain't taking no chances. But it's always a risk, isn't it? It's a bit like how discus used to be in the late 80s, early 90s. You know, you could walk past the tank, and if a discus didn't like the look of you, he'd just turn over and die. But understanding of things has got better, and sort of understanding how to do things has got better. Desperately need to kill this tank, not kill this tank, call this tank. Sort of grab a scoop out, say keeper out, out. I mean, Rob explained to me probably the best way to do it now that I've got so many shrimp in there. And what it was is come into the room, spend an hour once a week, saying I'm not happy with that, take it out. I'm not happy with that, take it out. I'm not happy with that, take it out. And over a 6-8 week period, it will only be newborn stuff and stuff growing through, and you'll sort of get on top of it. But at the moment I'm overwhelmed. I've just got so many that I need to sort of work out, do I want to keep that, do I not want to keep that. I suppose the first thing is take all the steels and stuff out, and stuff with sort of stripes across the back, no face spots. Just sort of go that way with it, and then have a mad sale on my coal tank. Put some in the auction. So Jeff's got a packed auction on Saturday. I haven't even thought about it yet, guys, at all. I haven't even thought about it. There's that shrimp. Do like that shrimp. This one. And again, a lot of it's sort of in the eye of the beholder, isn't it? It's what you like. But I've got a pretty good eye for stuff that looks nice. Well, I think I have. The only way I'd know that's put some in a competition, isn't it? Let's whack a competition out. But I saw, I haven't saw the video, but I saw people talking about the video, and it was about dead shrimp that were sent for competition and stuff, and all the shrimp dying. Is it worth that for competition? Don't know. The video comps are nice, because with the video comps you put them into a specific breeder box. So I've made some things, I'll show you actually. So I've actually made these, let's see if I can find one. Oh, what? Okay. Don't know where I've put them. So I made these little devices, and they're so they're made of acrylic. It's got a glass top, a clear top, and black sides, and it's like I suppose 3 inch long, 2 inch up and 2 inch wide, and it's got no bottom and it's got no front. And the idea would be, I haven't made any handles for them, that you can I'll put a rod on it, and you can trap a shrimp, and because it's black at the back and sides and clear at the top, you can still get light above it, but you can then photograph that shrimp in that black box. But yeah, they probably are. They probably are, Keith. And the problem with scaping, is it's art, isn't it? So what looks wicked to you might look absolutely crap to me, and it's perception. But at least with the ILAPC or whatever it is, they're graded on specific marks. So it's maintenance, it's aesthetic, it's use of rock, use of wood, use of plants, use of colour, use of light, stuff like that. I mean, I did that really simple thing where it's like a brick wall with a load of Vallis spiralis behind it, but to me it looks like a stream. Somebody else might think, yeah, shit mate, it's crap, no good, don't like it, rubbish. People might look at things differently to how I look at it. I've my tank in the house, Jeff always says that looks amazing, but I hate it. And I hate it because after I built it, I knew I should have done things differently, and I should have made things higher. So I saw a really simple scape. It was Monte Carlo. It was an Iwagumi. It had two massive boulder stones that just stood up out of the water. One was front to back, one was side on. So it was like a T-piece in the middle of this tank, sort of leaning against each other. Built up on a hill, Monte Carlo, huge rocks, like statement rocks, stood up at the top of the water. Looked, to me, just looked absolutely stunning. And I actually took a picture of it, and I've got a 90 litre at my daughter's house that's in hospital. So it's the daughter that's in hospital, and at some point I'll scape it, and I want to scape it similar. So I want like a huge piece of wood, or a huge, two huge big pieces of really nice rock. I'll hunt the rock down and just scape this really minimalist, but I think it looks stunning. So that's one on the cards as well. Cool, right, so you might have heard me shout okay. Wife's just told me that she's done me a cup of tea, and I'm pretty exhausted from the day as it is. If Jeff does a live tonight, I don't know if Jeff's doing his AAA at the moment, but if Jeff does a live at 8:30, I'll be on that. And thank you, Johnny, for the super chat. Thank you everybody for being here, and hopefully we can get on to a little bit of normality and get back to the regular stuff. I still don't know if I'm doing an auction on Saturday. I haven't really had time to put anything together or think about it. I might do it at the last minute, so watch this space. Thanks guys, take care, bye bye.